Okay, I'm going right to the field. I just went and checked the hay that Timothy had tedded out earlier this morning, and it's ready to go. So I pulled Cody onto the hay rake duty. Timothy's charging up the sprayer so my father can go put down nitrogen on this hay that I took off, well, last week or a week ago, a couple of days ago. Yeah, so that's what's going on now. Yeah, that's what's going on now. So yeah, he's going to rake. There it goes. He's going to rake, and I'm going to go and have plenty of fuel. This tractor is prepared and ready to go. I raked it up, or yeah. I fueled it up, I greased it up, and I put twine in it before I put it away, because it's just, you know, when you're sitting around waiting for the sun to shine and nothing's going the way you want it to go, you got to do that stuff. So I did that already. Yeah, even the hay that I mowed today has dried down about 50%. I don't know, I doubt that I'm going to get that far, but I will get to it tomorrow for sure. And it is going to rain tonight a little bit, and then tomorrow afternoon we're supposed to have sunshine, and then we're supposed to have Sunday, it's supposed to be sunny. So whatever I don't get done today, I will get done either tomorrow afternoon or Sunday. So here comes Mr. Tomato. I don't know what he's doing. So yeah, so I'm actually baling. I'm actually quite blown away by this. Yesterday, we had a ½ inch of rain on top of this. I sent Timothy over here this morning with the Peckway TT6101 tedder. He tedded it up, got it dried out. It is somewheres in that 20% moisture range, which is pretty high for... it's going to mold, let's put it that way. But I don't care, because it's mulch hay. Yeah, I'm not trying to make anything that's horse quality or beef feed quality, dairy quality hay. To me, it just isn't worth it. I got so many irons in the fire, and I'm so far behind with making hay. And as you can see by my counter, I've only made 4,127 bales so far, and you did see the weights. They're in that 1,500 pound range, so 15 to 1,600 pound range. This one here just rolled off at a little under 1,500 pounds, but that's because it's drying out a little bit more. So I'm probably gonna, by the pressure on the boards, I'm only at that 18 to 20% moisture range. It's looking good. Cody's ahead of me now. We got some breeze. We got some sunlight, obviously. I mowed this morning, as you saw probably at the beginning of this video, or you saw in the video I did before this video. That, you know, I mean, I cut second cut, and I'm expecting it to get wet tonight. I'm actually pretty sure it's going to get drenched tonight, but, you know, hey, what can I do? I have to move. I mean, there's just no way around this. There's no way around this. Wow, that's a pretty heavy windrow. I got a broken string there. I got a broken string there. So anyways, you know what happens? You know how you break a string? These 650-pound knot strength twine strings, you know, a ball knot strength twine does not generally break in the baler unless there's an inclusion of hay or dirt, mud, something like that. What happens is when you go around the corner, the tailgate on this baler, because this baler is so ungodly long, it has a 12-foot bale chamber. The next closest in length in the bale chamber is only 10 feet. New Holland only produces an 8-foot bale chamber. John Deere is a 10. Heston High Density, I believe, is a 10. But Krone has a 12-foot bale chamber. So you had that 12-foot bale chamber, you know, you add a couple more feet, and by the time you're done, you got a really long baler. The tongue on this thing is really long too. Makes for a smoother ride in the field, obviously. I don't really have... I think the combination of this tractor with the front suspension and the length of this baler really is, let's put it this way, I call it tits. I mean, really. Not tits up, but tits. Tits. Tits is a good thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to keep right on baling. Yeah, it's drying out. I can tell by the moisture, or by the pressure on the boards, that it's really actually going to be pretty decent. I did have some weed problems, as you're probably going to see in a video before this one, where I mow this. Teresa was with me, and it just wasn't very, I don't know, a really bad response to the herbicide that I use is all I could say. But I'm going to come back in here tomorrow with fertilizer, a little extra nitrogen. You know, I'm going to put 10 gallons to the acre of nitrogen and some Banville 2,4-D combination, and that should get my weeds under control that are here. And I'll take out this in a second cut sometime in October, possibly even November. I do have a mushroom barn that does take second cut hay, which is used to be a big no-no, the way it is. I'm probably going to talk a little bit more than I should, but right now, I got a good response to knot strength on baling twine, and why do I use a 650-pound knot strength twine? Now, when you think of baling twine, you probably think of, a bale of hay. When I think of baling twine, I think of logistics. And, you know, logistically speaking, if you have a bale that is missing a couple of strings, it's really hard to ship that bale. It's a pain in the ass. So, you know, so you want baling twine that's going to hold up to the rigors of multiple moves, like with the front end loaders and things like that. You just have to have a bale that's gonna hold up. So your packaging of the hay is very important. I used to use 350-pound knot strength twine. Back when I first started this business 19 years ago, 350-pound knot strength twine was on the upper end of the scale. You could get some 400, some 370, 375, I think, at one point. 400, then 420 was the big one, and they've steadily increased from there. Every time they come out with a new knot strength twine, I try it because, you know, it doesn't hurt to try new things. Crone actually makes a 700-pound knot strength twine, and I would buy that. I really would. I just don't feel that it's necessary at this point. When I do buy the new HDP 1290 HDP 2 8-tie baler, then I will definitely go to the 700-pound knot strength twine, because I will be able to put 25 tons of hay on a 24 bale load. Right now I'm running 30 and 33 bales on a load, you know, hauling down there somewhere between 22 and 24 tons on a load at 30 to 33 bales, depending on, the density that I'm running. Now, if I were a custom operator, I would probably just stick with the old 440 knot strength, because you don't want to put too much in a bale, for the simple fact, you put too much in the bale, you're not going to make as much money. So a 440-pound knot strength twine you can get in this bale size, or this bale configuration. You're looking at anywhere from a 1,050 to 1,250-pound bale. With the 440-pound knot strength twine. Maybe not even. I know when I had my New Holland, I could only get just right around 1,100 pounds in a bale. So between 1,000 and 1,200 pounds, that's what I would say. It would be the average for one of those. If I was able to put a 650-pound knot strength twine, and then like this here, this is what that bale weighed that just came off of there. We're looking at 1,550 pounds. I'm putting in an extra 300 pounds of hay in each and every bale. So 350 pounds is like 10 little bales. Realistically, it's between 9 and 10 little bales. So if I was a commercial, a custom guy, I would never go to the 650-pound strength. But because I only bale my own hay, 650-pound knot strength twine is for me. Anyway, I have an issue I have to address with a loose bolt on my weight bracket on this tractor. When I was coming over to the field, I noticed that a clunk, and for some reason, and I don't know why, but the big weights on the inside of this thing, for some reason it has loosened up. Now I've got an adjustable wrench in here, and I should be able to get my grubby hands on, and I'm going to go fix that, and then I'll get back to you. There's a rig right there. Okay, so I get to make this recording once more because some asshole from California keeps calling me, trying to sell me some kind of penis insurance or something. I don't know. I hate telemarketers. I hate telemarketers just as much as I hate trolls on YouTube. And the one thing that I hate most about trolls on YouTube is trolls that have YouTube channels that try to scalp subscriptions from successful YouTube channels by invoking an argument. They will use a faux YouTube channel to start an argument with other YouTubers, and then they will swoop in to save the day with their actual YouTube channel that is somewhat successful or just starting to become or to gain traction. And I have a problem with that. I have just recently had a YouTuber, at least it was brought to my attention recently, but a YouTuber that has been doing these very deceitful activities on my account for actually more than a year. He has two YouTube accounts that have videos on them, and he will talk back and forth with himself between these two YouTube channels, trying to scalp subscribers. And it's, it's deceitful, it's wrong, it's disgusting, and it's actually quite sick. I think this individual has mental problems. Personally, I have watched his channel, and I actually did a search for this particular person in comment history, and it goes back well over a year from being a friendly foe to just a downright nasty, intrusive asshole. And he has deleted a lot of his negative comments because I did this search last week, and I just did it this morning, and there's a lot of them that are gone. I have actually had to go to other channels that I made normal comments on and delete the thread because he has just become a troll that follows me around like a lost puppy dog. And if I make a comment on someone else's video, then he's either the second or third one to comment on it, and before you know it, he's scalping subscribers. So I said yesterday that I was going to, make a video about this type of activity, and here it is. So if you've got a YouTube channel and you want to gain subscribers and you want to be friends on YouTube, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. If you've got good content, then I will mention that in one of my videos, and hopefully you gain some subscribers. But if you come to my channel and you start talking crap, that's just, you're not going to gain any traction from me. You're going to get a video like this saying, when you see this asshole, just unsubscribe from him because he's deceitful, he's a liar, and he is not what he portrays himself to be in his videos. Because if you go back a few videos in his video stream, you will see that he does talk trash about not just me, but other YouTubing channels. And he doesn't use our names, he doesn't use my name, but he will comment under another YouTube channel, and that is where he will use his name. and you know, or my name or other YouTubers' names. He's just not a normal individual. He actually went to a friend of mine from high school that still farms, and he farms to the north of me, and he wrote up this long paragraph as to why I should unblock him, and that everything that he said on my channel or other channels was just a joke, and I need to lighten up and get over it. Well, I actually made a joke of my own, which he couldn't handle, I guess, because he got really defensive and pissed off because, you know, I said that his wife was always for sale. And, you know, I mean, that's the type of level that he wanted to take it to, so I took it to that level. And now he's all pissed off about it, but that's okay because I just don't care. I will not be unblocking him. I will not be unblocking any of his bullshit. And I try not to block people. I'd like it to be an open forum, but when you do the deceitful shit that this guy has done, you deserve to be permanently blocked. And I also believe that he has more than just those two channels, because there are some other comments that use words and wording and sentences that are like his. So either there's a really good copycat out there, or he has 4 or more different channels, and I will be blocking them also. So if you have a YouTube channel and you would like to gain some traction by using my name or my channel, you know, there's a way of doing that, and it's called send me an email. You know, a nice email. Don't go plastering your name across my comment section saying, oh, check out my channel, and, you know, I think you'll like it, and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's okay, but don't invoke an argument and then come in like Superman to rescue me from some really belligerent assholes, which just so happen to be you anyway, just so that other people will say, oh, well, this guy's really nice. He went to OLF's defense, and now I'm going to go check out his channel, and maybe I'll subscribe because he does have some decent content. I am not saying he doesn't have decent content. He did. He does. He still does. But I will not be subscribing to him. I will not be giving him any traction. I will not be doing anything great for him because of what he has done to me. So he can kiss my white ass, and that's the end of that. So thanks for watching. Hope the video isn't too freaking long.